My cousin lied and said she was pregnant with my husband's child, and on the day I gave birth, she snatched one of the twins I had just given birth to and then set me on fire in the hospital, just as she thought that after my death she would be able to marry my husband with this child and inherit my grandfather's estate. 5 years later I appeared alive at the scene where my grandfather's will was announced. The bodyguard pushed open the door to the meeting room, and I walked in. Everyone's eyes immediately shifted toward the entrance. "You, who are you?" My cousin Yuri looked pale, her face full of panic. It was hard for Yuri to believe the person standing there was me because she was certain I had died 5 years ago. "My dear cousin, have you already forgotten me?" I smiled and walked in confidently. "You must be an imposter. My cousin died 5 years ago," Yuri sneered, but her sweaty palms revealed her nervousness. There couldn't possibly be two people who looked exactly alike. Realizing this, Yuri felt a surge of fear. "Security, please escort all unauthorized people out." I turned to the bodyguard standing behind me and said. I confidently walked to the center of the conference table and sat down. "Understood," the bodyguards replied in unison, moving toward my Aunt Marina and Yuri. "Who dares lay a finger on them?" My Uncle Sean could no longer sit still. He slammed his hand on the table, his expression stern. "Uncle Sean, today's meeting is a shareholder meeting, not a family gathering. Aunt Marina and Yuri don't hold any shares in the Johnson Group. Why are they still here?" I said coldly, my gaze fixed on Sean. "Selena died in an accident 5 years ago. What evidence do you have to prove you're really her?" Sean demanded harshly. "Do you really want me dead, Uncle Sean?" My words left Sean momentarily speechless. "We still have Selena's death certificate, and we attended her funeral. If you can't provide evidence today, I won't acknowledge you as Selena," Sean said firmly. Even though he was starting to recognize my voice, he still refused to accept it, because my return meant he could lose everything. Sean wouldn't just sit by and watch his wealth slip away. "The police have my fingerprint records. You can check if you'd like. Also, I know some of your secrets. Want to hear them?" I suddenly smiled with a hint of meaning. Feeling threatened, Sean immediately grew nervous. "I have to be responsible for the Johnson Group, so I can't afford any mistakes." He had no idea what I knew, so he kept up a tough front. "Uncle Sean, do you remember a woman named Bella Chapman?" A faint smile appeared on my lips. Sean tensed, his face turning pale. He knew exactly what I was referring to. Bella was his first love, and she had his illegitimate child. "Are you still in contact with her?" Aunt Marina asked sharply, her face full of anger at the mere mention of Bella. She threw the folder in her hand at Sean. I leaned back in my chair, quietly enjoying the spectacle. "Darling, it's not like that at all. Security, please escort my wife and daughter to my office," Sean stammered. "Sean, if I find out you're still in touch with Bella, you'll regret it." Marina spat venomously. Without waiting for a response, she threw her coffee at Sean. He dodged just in time, but the coffee splashed onto me. I frowned and silently cursed Marina. Soon, several men in black suits entered and escorted Marina and Yuri out of the meeting room. An uneasy silence fell over the room. "The meeting will be paused for 20 minutes. I'll be right back," I said calmly. The shareholders remained silent. The bathroom was empty. I quickly washed the coffee stains off my clothes and used a hairdryer to dry them. Suddenly, the bathroom door slammed shut. I looked up and saw a pair of cold, sharp eyes. My heart raced, and my spine chilled. My ex-husband Ivan had locked the door. His handsome face showed a dark expression. "Ivan?" I steadied myself. "I don't